So you talk a lot about EFA, just how to set up a good frame for managing a lot of your relationships.
Yeah.
I guess what are some of the keys or some examples of like how to establish a strong EFA?
So in the Ultimate Open Relationships Manual, I cover the 9 cardinal rules. See if I can list them all. And that covers your EFA. So I'll cover as many as I can remember. So EFA, you know what EFA means? The early frame announcement. So that is the unspoken messages you're sending to a woman during the first 3 months or so of the relationship. So if you are an asshole and you bang the fuck out of her and you never call her, your EFA is out of a player. If you're leaning forward every time you talk to her and buying her flowers and taking her out to dinner all the time, your EFA is of a monogamous beta male boyfriend. And she'll treat you however you're displaying to her. I didn't say that right. So if you're acting like the monogamous beta male boyfriend, guess what she'll expect? Monogamy, kiss my ass, you better respond every time I text you. If you act like a player, she's not going to need much of that stuff, but she's going to leave more. She's going to leave sooner. So your EFA should be 85% player, 15% provider. 100% player is the pickup artist and a bunch of girls one night stand him. So I get these emails all the time for these guys. Hey man, I get laid left and right, I do night game, good looking guy, I got strong game, but they never call me back after we have sex. They never call me back. What the fuck? Too much player. If you don't want to do that, you want a bunch of if you want a bunch of one night stands, you want to be 100% player. If you want this model, you need to add in a little bit of provider. So while acting like an alpha male player, you're talking about your job a little bit, you're talking about your future plans, a little organized, you're dressed not like a total player, just a little nicer, a little bit, 15%. So, cardinal rules. These aren't all of them, these are most of them. Only see her once a week, unless she's an OLTR. So FBs and LTRs, once a week, that's it. That shouldn't be a problem because you have multiple women, okay? Do not spend the night with FBs, ever. No dates for FBs other than when you're first meeting them. She needs to contact you more than you contact her. Ideally, you only contact her when you want to meet up next. That's the only time I hit up my FBs. Hey, you free on Tuesday? Only time I contact my FBs, okay? She needs to come every time you have sex. That alone will help you right there. That alone will do it. That alone will keep them. That 2.2 years, a lot of that is because of that. Because no other man she's had sex with will do that, unless she demands it. So you need to blow her mind. You don't have to blow her mind during sex. Just make her come. Okay? What else am I missing? No boyfriend behaviors. Buying her flowers, fancy dinner dates. If she's an MLTR, you can go out to dinner, like to a normal, like Applebee's or something like that. That's fine. But no fancy romantic dinner dates. No limousines. No hanging out on Valentine's. Do you do Valentine's Day here? Oh, thank God. You guys are so lucky. All right, cool. So no boyfriend.
You
want to? But it's celebrated here. It's a thing. All right. Sucks. Okay. Don't. Your Valentine's Day for MLTRs and FBs. You're gone. You're busy. You're working. You're busy. You're busy. This means I'm busy.
Business trip.
You're on business trip. I'm gone fishing. OLTR is fine. Even OLTR, you gotta watch it. But FB MLTR, you're gone. So no boyfriend behaviors. 2 or 3 others I'm forgetting. That's all EFA. All of that for at least 3 months before you have the big talk. 3 to 5 months, then you have the talk. Oh, don't talk about the relationship. Don't discuss the relationship. Don't talk about the relationship. And she will ask, so what is this to you? So what am I to you? You're my friend. It's awesome. What do you think you are? I'm not talking about it. What are you talking about? Don't talk about it until the talk. You talk about the relationship when you want to talk about it, not when she asks. Eventually you're going to have to. Good question. All of that's EFA. All those cardinal rules are establishing that EFA. So when you give her the big talk and you verbalize, I will never be monogamous to you ever for the rest of my life, it's not a big smack in the face like it would be if you were the beta male boyfriend who says that. The typical guy who tries to pull this off acts like a boyfriend, only fucks her, takes her on all these romantic dates, texts her every day, calls her every day, and then 3-4 months later he's like, so, what do you think if I fuck other girl? What do you think? What do you think she does? Smack. She's out of it. Fuck you. That doesn't happen to us because we have the EFA. It's never happened to me, ever.